what we're going to talk about shortly with AI is going to make it very difficult to implement AI if the actual backbone, the structure is back from the 80s, or I think some cases even the 70s.
Yeah, I think that's completely right. I mean, there's the apocryphal story, James, of in the early noughties when the space shuttle was still a platform of NASA engineers having to shop on eBay for parts, not specialist parts, but sort of things like floppy disk drives, for example, because that was the way the shuttle had been built, and the technical challenges of upgrading to more modern systems just weren't achievable. And I think it's sort of slightly frightening to think that some of our public services are in that state. I often remind clients when they get excited about technology, and it's great to get excited about technology, but you're invariably never implementing new tech on a green field. It's not, there's sometimes decades of technology legacy in place. And then I think the other challenge is that in many places we don't have technology at all. I think the stat is that, and this may be surprising to some of your listeners, but again, an NHS example, 90% of NHS trusts have electronic records of one kind or another, but 10% do not, and that's a very significant number of hospitals which don't have electronic records and are still basically pushing huge trolleys of paper files around between clinics and wards. So that's hugely inefficient. It potentially creates issues around patient safety. It's it's a very significant problem.
That's mad, isn't it?
Yeah.